It would be easy for somebody who was just getting into One Piece to misinterpret Zoro as just a two-dimensional example of the overpowered swordsman trope. However, I would argue that Zoro's character has far more depth than just this. I mean, don't get me wrong, Zoro is a really powerful swordsman, but he's also shown time and time again that he truly embodies the virtues of Bushido, or the way of the warrior. So, in today's video, I'm going to be going over 3 moments in One Piece where Zoro showed his true character. The first moment happens very early on in the series at Shellstown. Despite putting on a tough appearance when he's first offered the onigiri from Rika, he then asks Luffy to get the food for him that the girl had offered him originally, even though it had been stomped into the ground by Helmeppo. You could argue that Zoro only accepted the food because he was starving, but personally I think this is much more of a demonstration of humility, because even though Zoro is a really powerful swordsman, he does not see it as beneath himself to eat the ruined food, especially since the little girl, Rika, went through all that effort and risked being persecuted by the Navy just to give it to him. This is one of the first scenes we get with Zoro, and I think it establishes his character as being one that is not as heartless as the stories that we'd heard previously about the pirate hunter Zoro. The second example also happens really early on in the series, and the example in question is Zoro's first encounter with Mihawk outside the Bratier. I think this small fight really showed Zoro's courage and unwavering resolve in the face of a much stronger opponent. Zoro is an experienced swordsman, so I doubt that he didn't realize how much more powerful Mihawk was than him. This just further highlights his bravery, as even when presented with a guaranteed defeat, he still did not back down. On a side note, it was probably a good thing that Zoro did display this courage, for if he had backed down in front of Mihawk, it might have cost him his life. The final moment that I want to mention is one that is extremely memorable, and is probably my favourite Zoro moment in the entire series. This moment takes place at Thriller Bark, and it is when Zoro took Luffy's pain. So Zoro is a very strong character, but honestly taking on this much could have killed him. This just shows Zoro's unwavering loyalty to Luffy, as he was willing to give up his own dream in order to let Luffy continue his journey. This selflessness really gave me a new sense of respect for Zoro's character, and cemented the idea that he was definitely the perfect first mate for the future King of the Pirates. Now I do want to mention that there is one more moment that I'm going to include as, I guess, just a bonus moment, and that is when Zoro asks Mihawk to teach him, right? And this scene was especially powerful because it really showed Zoro recognizing that he was not strong enough yet. He still needed to get stronger, and because Zoro's a very proud man, right? He has that kind of swordsman spirit that keeps him grounded and keeps him, very proud of his swordsmanship. However, this moment shows that despite this, he was willing, in order to get powerful for Luffy, for somebody else. So this again is an example of his selflessness. He was willing to put that aside and, I guess, train under Mihawk. And granted, Mihawk didn't accept him at first, but after Mihawk realized that Zoro was doing it for somebody else and not for himself, he kind of gained that respect. And I do think this relationship between Mihawk and Zoro is really interesting, because it's kind of like Zoro's constantly trying to gain, well, not trying to, but through his actions he gains Mihawk's respect, which is such a powerful moment considering Mihawk is like his goal, the strongest swordsman in the entirety of One Piece. Anyway, I realised that bonus moment might have gone on longer than some of the actual things I wanted to include, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and those were 3 moments where Zoro showed his true character. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. I hope you're having a great day, evening, whatever time it is for you, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.